In Atlantis, we call the reptilians Sofhir. Sofhir were these main species that represented all the codes and the information of survival in planets like Earth. They knew by experience in every planet that they had lived how to survive, how to understand the worlds, how to pass the information through blood to other beings along history. So that's why reptilians and all the legacy that they had before and after them were the codes of emotion. They use emotion to capture information. They use emotion to awake the power of information. And that's why they needed to live, to experience, and to survive. They were the first beings to teach how it is to survive and to be eternal, even exist in death. In the other hand, we have the giants that in Atlantean time we call the Nemnir. Nemnir were these beings that came to Earth to keep the information in the ice. They captured information outside, and they were the recorders of everything that happened in the history. So they were working with the mind. They just used telepathy to talk, and they only lived in cold places. So that's why all the registry that we have from them is in close by the North Pole or Antarctica. The Nemnir had this raw way of showing themselves. They were like covered by skins because of the cold. They were pale. They had these similar shapes to our ancient humans, but they were really big. That's why we call them the giants, and they had some kind of contact with humans and at some point of the history, but they were really like close to the contact to any other species. So they wouldn't come to reach humanity. Humans would go and reach for them to advise. We thought that they were gods because they were living in places that human couldn't live, and they were closer to the heavens. And we knew that they were one of the most ancient beings in human shape here in the planet. The first time that Nemnir has come to Earth was around 1 million years ago. They were from planets that was cold. So that's why they were connected to the information of the cold, the ice, the library of nature. That's why they settle in the north, in Scandinavia, Siberia, Alaska, Canada, Greenland, all this region, mostly in Siberia, because the biggest portal of the planet in the cold was North Pole, the physical one, and magnetically it was the Baikal Lake in Siberia. These regions were the ones that opened the information for the moon and the feminine aspect of the universe to come to the Earth. So that's why they choose that region to create a civilization. The civilization created that we now know as Hyperborea. Hyperborea was this group of people, hundreds of them, that lived in small groups like tribes around the cold areas. And they used to go to the core of the planet through the caves, through the tunnels that connected the underground system of the planet, so they would be able to live in cold temperature, holding all this information from the ice. These giants were guided by other cultures, other beings from other planets to seed the information in the ice. We know water was the body of the planet, and they had to take care of the information of the planet before any consciousness would come to this planet. So that's why before humans arise as cultural beings, as beings with awareness of themselves, they had to come here to prepare the ice to record every information from other planets.